How do we start to build a legacy that has meaning? There's a momentum that's recently started and will continue to happen over the next 10 to 20 years. We're moving into a new direction in humanity and technology. Every industry is almost guaranteed to change, and it's really hard to tell exactly where it's going to change or even which way to go. That makes it challenging to forecast where we should invest our time and where we should invest our efforts. If we should move and uproot or if we should stay where we've always been. It felt easier in the past to be able to visualize a new horizon and see where we could predict trends to capitalize on. And above all, there always tends to be this nagging desire to leave a little piece of legacy in the world. Nothing grandiose, but a personal and significant mark in the world. We came, we saw, we served, and we added a piece of creativity into the fabric of society. What if we focused our actions today that could bring a life legacy that we're proud to leave behind? The meaning of legacy is having a long-lasting effect and a long-lasting impact. It can be events, actions, or things that took place in the past handed down to the present. Most people assume legacy is inheritance and it takes the form of money. But legacy is usually a tangible item that others can hold as a keepsake. And so if we think about building a life as a legacy and building a legacy that we can pass on that could benefit others, we start to gain a sense of purpose and meaning. So how can we create values, principles, and actions today that would be worth passing down from generation to generation? And one thing you want to keep in mind is if you share your wisdom and let your legacy come from that place of compassion and kindness, you can pass along those well-earned lessons and insights. Start taking actions on those dreams so that you can invite others down the road into that purpose and have a ripple effect in society. If we start now, we don't have to wait till the end of life and hope there's some value that we're going to be able to leave behind. If we lean into building a legacy that develops into new meaning and purpose in our lives, we allow this project to focus our attention on giving back a lasting impression. And we're able to really continue to be that creator in our lives and be the creations that we want to see in the world. When we're able to create and leave a narrative that we're in control of, we're able to take time out and leave a memorable piece that brings others into a priceless heirloom. So here's a couple ways that you might want to analyze the significance of your beliefs. Think about identifying your standards and principles that have led you forward. What standards do you continue to hold true? What principles have you found that have made life easier to navigate? What life lessons did you learn the most from? What lessons had the biggest impact on you? Think about highlighting possible benefits for future generations. What did you wish you knew when you were younger? What would you like future generations to know or to remember about you? What do you stand for that people may not be aware of? What are your core values? What values do you continue to hold? Which core values do you pass along to help others live better? Which core values would you pass along to help others live a better life? What family traditions could you continue on? How could your community grow with the wisdom that you've gained? What special talents do you have? What special skills or knowledge would benefit others? What possible changes would you like to see in the world? What could you start now to hand off later? What could you teach others that is unique to you? A couple ways that you could think about building a personal and lasting legacy. Really simply write a letter to those around you that have helped you over the years. Share the lessons that you've learned to leave behind to those close to you. Detail your thoughts of kindness on how others have impacted you. Express deep sentiments of gratitude for the love and support you've received over the years. Heirlooms make something tangible to pass down from generation to generation. Heirlooms are touching and personal keepsakes to be cherished for years. Even the smallest things can become the most sacred treasures. record a message, create a video, share pastime stories, family history, fun nostalgia, record an audio version of those letters. Let people remember your voice and hear your laughter to memorialize yourself in the digital age. Make a book, document family traditions, recipes, stories, knowledge. Collections of photos with detailed stories become timeless mementos. Share those narratives and keep family and community histories alive. Create a lighthearted book around a topic that has brought you fulfillment. Pass down a business. A business can create generational wealth and a strong legacy. Become a business mentor and transfer insights. Pass along the same leadership qualities and purpose you have started. Any way you choose to leave a legacy will be of benefit to someone around you. Know that the actions that you take today can create meaning in your life and those around you. No project is ever too big or small. It's only measured by what it has to offer. And if you sustain that momentum by creating impact, that impact will influence the circle around you. I hope you've enjoyed this. If you want to check out the newsletter below, click on the link, as well as make sure that you subscribe to the newsletter to get more of these insights on every week. Thanks for watching.